Hey, what's up guys? James here, and in today's video I'm going to be showing you a method that I use that makes me a ton of money. Now, I'm going to be talking about it in the context of email marketing, but you can use this in any type of your marketing, whether it's on YouTube, Facebook, blogging. And what this will do, this will build up an absolutely massive following, and you'll have some really hardcore fans. And when you have hardcore fans, they will throw money at you. They will buy all your products and services and whatever you've got for them, okay? Now, what makes this super duper powerful is the fact is that 99% of other marketers in our community are doing it wrong. And thank God for that, because if everybody were doing this, it wouldn't be as powerful, okay? Now, one of the big problems is in our community is that, with 99% of other marketers doing it, all the new guys see everybody doing it, so the new guys start doing what everybody else is doing. And like I say, it's a perpetuating problem. This is why you need to do this, because if you don't do this, you're not going to stick out like a sore thumb. And if you don't stick out like a sore thumb, you're going to blend in with the 99% club and blend in with the herd. And as a result, you're going to get a poor return, financial return, i.e. you're not going to make a bunch of money, or you're going to make very little amount of money, okay? So what I'm going to do, I'm going to introduce you to my lovely little chart that I've drawn on my whiteboard. I hope you like it. And what we've got here is what I've just called at this very second my goodwill meter. And as you can see, we've got love, neutral, and hate. And the whole point is to get our subscribers and fans to love us, okay? Which isn't very hard, okay? It's very easy, in fact. But like I say, 99% of other marketers in our community do not do this. And if you do what I'm about to show you, you'll make a ton of money. So what I'm going to do, first of all, I'm going to give you an example of what the bad marketers are doing, what the 99% club are doing, okay? So let me make up something. So for example, we've got a guy called Bob, right? And Bob wants to pull all his teeth out by Saturday because it's his best friend Bert's wedding, okay? And it's the dumb thing in Weirdonia. Nobody has teeth. Nobody likes teeth, okay? So what Bob does then, he turns to the internet and he Googles how to pull all your teeth out quickly, or something like that. Anyway, he comes across the Bad Marketers Squeeze page, which is just basically an email capture page where you went in your email to get something in return. And he sees the squeeze page, the Bad Marketers Squeeze page, and it says, I'll show you how to quickly and easily pull out your entire set of teeth with no problems within 15 minutes. All that kind of claim kind of stuff. So what Bob does, he opts in, and then he goes and checks his email, and the bad marketer monetizes it with an upsell and an OTO, which is nothing wrong with that. We're marketers, we've got to make money, right? But then Bob goes and checks his free report that he wants to download. Now, I'll just say this, it doesn't matter if it's a video, if it's an MP3 audio file, if it's PDF or whatever, it doesn't matter, providing it's quality content with inside it. So Bob goes, checks it out, say for example it's a 10-page PDF that he's opted in for. And he gets to about page 5, page 7, and then he's slowly drawing to the conclusion that this PDF report that he's opted in for is basically a pre-sell to the Bad Marketers products. In this case, the Extreme Teeth Puller system, okay? So, and he's thinking, well, I've opted into a dozen other marketers' email lists, right? And you're probably on a few email marketers lists yourself, and you'll probably notice that the 99% of them are just selling, relentlessly selling and giving nothing in return. And this is what I was saying earlier about if you do what the 99% club do, you blend in with the herd, and as a result, you don't stand out. Now, going back to Bob, Bob has realised that you're just like everybody else. The content that you promised wasn't really the content that you promised on the squeeze page, and all it was a pre-sell. So what do you think Bob's going to think about that? You had a chance, everybody comes in at neutral, okay? You had a chance, or the bad marketer had a chance to forge a good relationship, to hit the ground running, but instead he did what 99% of all the other marketers are doing out there, and just sell. So Bob's going to be thinking, oh, all you've done is sold, try and selling to me. You just like everybody else after my money, okay? You're going to be grouped together in that mentality, you're just like the rest of them. You're just after me money. You're just like all the rest of the people, right? Okay. So what happens there? You've lost your chance. And let me ask you, do you think Bob is going to be more inclined to open tomorrow's email from the bad marketer? Do you really think he's going to be opening that email? Well, he's less inclined if he did it my way. But say for argument's sake, the bad marketer has got a super amazing email subject line that's been split tested to hell and back, right? And it's got a record high open rate. So Bob, desperate to pull his teeth out, opens the email, and it's like, I exposed the 3 main lies that the gurus told you about teeth pulling. So anyway, opens it up, reads it, and then he realises it's basically more pre-selling to the main product, the Extreme Teeth Puller system, okay? So once again, the bad marketer has demonstrated what he's just like the 99% club. He's doing what everybody else is doing. And remember this, your subscriber will not be only on your list, okay? He's going to be on dozens of other lists as well. That's just a fact of life. So you've got to bear that into mind. So Bob's going to be thinking you're just like everybody else. You're starting to blend in because you're doing all the bad habits that all the other bad marketers are doing. So what happens there? You've gone down again, okay? Or should I say the bad marketers have gone down there again, okay? Now, a lot of these bad marketers, they keep doing this, and a lot of them are not making as much money as what they claim to be making, okay? Because they're doing what everybody else is doing. They're not even demonstrating any authority, okay? And over time, it'll go down, and it'll go down. And Bob will do either one of these two things. He will either unsubscribe, if he can find the unsubscribe link, which a lot of newcomers can't, but he'll either unsubscribe or he'll just start ignoring your emails, okay? And that's a bad thing. You don't want that. Because what I'm about to show you, I'll show you how to do the opposite and build up a massive, really good rapport with your customers and with your subscribers. And as a result, you'll make more money. So let's do things right. Once again, Bob wants to pull his teeth out. He's got his best friend Bert's wedding on Saturday and he wants them all out because he wants to look his best for the wedding. So what happens there is, once again, Bob goes on the internet and he comes across your squeeze page. And basically, you turn around and you say, get my free video where I show you how to pull out your first teeth within 10 minutes. I show you the best one to pull out, the ones you shouldn't pull out first, you know, things like that, the best equipment, and all to do it for free with your household stuff within 15 minutes, okay? So Bob, once again, opts in, and you can redirect him to an OTO one time offer. There's nothing wrong with that. I'm a big believer of that. You've got to monetize these things. Anyway, he might not buy it. There's a good chance he won't buy it. There's probably actually a 98% chance he won't buy it, actually. That's going off conversion rates, your average conversion rates. But yeah, he probably won't buy it. He'll go to the email and he'll go check out your free content that you promised on the squeeze page. Now, what you're going to do different from the bad marketer is that you're going to actually deliver really quick results on the spot. So and what happens is watching your video, and like I said before, it can be a video, it can be an audio, it can be a PDF, it doesn't matter. But say in this example, it's a video and you're walking through the process of how to pull out his first tooth. You tell him which one to go for, which ones not to pull out first, what tools you need. And within 15 minutes, Bob has pulled out his first tooth. He's got a big missing tooth. There's blood coming out of his mouth. He's looking in the mirror and he's crying with joy. You've gone and given him results on the spot. So what do you think happens there? Well, let me tell you. First thing you've done, you've stuck out like a sore throbbing thumb, and in a good way, okay? Because remember, everybody's just selling, but you haven't done that. You've delivered results on the spots. They're not massive results, but they're little results, and he got them on the spot, and there's been no cash exchange, there's been no purchase. So you're sticking out like a sore thumb, right? Okay? You're throbbing away in a good way. The second thing you've done, you've demonstrated authority. You've shown him the best way to go about this, how to get started. You've shown him the first step in his journey, okay? He's going to be more inclined to follow you. He's going to be more inclined to complete his journey with you because he started his journey with you, okay? So remember that. If you can get your subscribers to start their journey with you, they're more likely to end their journey. And you've got to do that by giving away cool content. And like I said before, if you give away content, you're demonstrating authority. Now, what's really cool about this is that you don't flat out say you're an authority figure. You always show that you're an authority without ever saying it, okay? It's really important that your subscriber base always draw that conclusion that you're an authority. You never want to go around and say, look, I'm a guru, I know what I'm doing. Oh, people listen to me. You don't want to do that, right? Because people don't like people like that. You want them to draw their own conclusion, and that's way more powerful. So remember that. Always demonstrate authority while never saying that you're an authority. Okay, really powerful stuff. So yeah, you've separated yourself. You're in the 1% club. You've demonstrated authority, and you've built up some goodwill. What do you think is going to happen? Okay, he came in neutral like he did with the bad marketer. Where do you think it's going? Do you think it's going to go towards hate or love? I'm pretty damn sure it's going to go to love, okay? We're going up there. You've took your subscriber, you've demonstrated authority, you've separated yourself, you put yourself in the 1% club, in the good 1% club, and you've built up some really goodwill, okay? Bob's going to be loving you. Do you think he's going to be more inclined to open tomorrow's email? Do you think he's going to open your email? I'm pretty damn sure he's going to be more inclined. Now, here's another little trick as well that you want to do. I'll just throw this one in for free. What you want to do, and I learnt this off telly, because I watch too much telly, watch too many movies, but if you do something what I like to call the cliffhanger method, whenever you watch like a TV series and when it ends or when the breaks come on, they always end on a cliffhanger. They're just like, it ends on a way that it's in the middle of something, and you would hate to not find out what goes on, okay? So how does it work in the context of marketing? Well, what you want to do is just say, well, at the end of your email, turn around and go, well, if you enjoyed today's email and today's video, then I think you're going to really love what I've got for you tomorrow, because in tomorrow's email, I'm going to show you how to blah, blah, blah without ever blah, blah, blahing, only using blah, blah, blahing, okay? And whatever that is, right, I don't know, but, you know, in the context of teeth pulling. So he's going to be more inclined, okay? Now, what's going to happen there? He's going to get tomorrow's email. You're going to deliver some more like micro results on the spot, okay? And we're mixed in with some other marketing methods. What's going to happen is that over time, he's going to build up goodwill, more and more goodwill, and what's going to happen, he's going to eventually buy your product. I do this every day in my marketing, and I'm making an absolute killing, okay? Because I'm doing what nobody else is doing. No, I tell a lie, I'm doing what the 1% club do. Okay, that's what I like to call it, the 1%, because 99% of all the marketers in our community are just selling. Some of them are making some money, none of them are making a ton of money, okay? A lot of them are not making anything at all, okay? So this is what you want to do with your subscribers, okay? And like I say, it doesn't have to be with email marketing. You can do this with Facebook, YouTube, blogging, your feeds and things like that, and you'll build up a really good rapport. And at the end of every bit of content you give away, at the end of email, you can plug your main product or your affiliate product, and you can say, well, it's like, say with the first email, turn around and you go, well, I've shown you how to pull out your first tooth, but how would you like it if I showed you how to pull all your teeth out on the spot right now? And I'll walk you through how to do it all within 45 minutes using free tools that you'll have lying around in the house, okay? I can walk you through that and show you how to do it, and we can get you done within 45 minutes from now, okay? I also show you the dangers of pulling your teeth out and the way, because if you do this wrong, it could kill you, you know what I mean? Or something like that, but the point is, right, you can plug your products at the end of giving away content, and you'll come across really cool. You're like one of the good guys, and you've separated yourself. You're in the 1% club. Remember, you don't want to be doing what the 99% is, because you're going to be blending in with the herd. You're not even going to stick out anymore. You know, Bob's going to be on dozens of email lists. So that's what you want to do, and you're going to get more money. You're going to make, because you're giving. the more you give, the more money you get back, and that there's no other way of putting it. Okay, so if you can implement that into your marketing, whether it's email marketing, Facebook marketing, or whatever, or blogging or whatever, trust me, you will make a lot more money, and you're going to build up a subscriber base, a fan base that are absolutely bonkers whenever you release stuff. Okay, so that is a really good top tip that's working really well for me in my business. Okay, so feel free to implement that if you can. Now, before I get off, I hope you really enjoyed today's video. Tell me what you think. Leave a comment below. Did you like it? Didn't you like it? Also, tell me what else you would like to see. I've got a lot of free time on my hands, believe it or not, so I've got a lot of time to knock a load of videos out. So if you want to know about traffic generation, internet marketing, stuff like that, leave a comment below, and when I get time, I'll knock the video up. Also, if you want to learn how to make money, if you're a complete newbie and you don't know where to go, then I'm giving away a super cool, free of charge course below in the description box below. If you just go down there, that little old link in the description box, give it a good old click, and it'll take you to a page where you can get access to it. And what it is, it's basically a system where I walk you through step by step through the entire process from start to finish on how to make money online. I'm making about $600 to $800 using this method. There's one guy, he emailed me about it, and he made $25,000 within 30 days of implementing it. I kid you not. Now, I'm not saying that you're going to be making 25, 30 grand off it within 30 days. But end of the day, give it a go, because I make money from it. This guy's made money, and other people have emailed me saying they've made money from it. And not only is the course free, it's 100% free to implement as well. No brainer, okay? So yeah, that's it. So check that out if you want to learn how to make money. And like I say, leave a comment. Tell me what you thought of the video. Tell me if there's anything you want to see, and anything like that. Anyway, that's it for today's video. Really hope you enjoyed it, and I'll speak to you soon.